Alright, creepy music means it's about time we go into Lyston Fortress and see who's gonna end up there with us. I feel like this is going to be a very telling moment in the game, so we could see kind of how all these pieces come together. At least that's what I'm hoping for now, because there's a lot of moving parts, and we gotta see where they kind of meet up and who's behind everything at the end, right? Good, you're here. Looks like you've got everything set up. I'm all done with disguising the container. If you just open it up and all you see are these plates that are used for fixing ship holes. But there's another door on this side, and you can't tell if it's there when it's closed. Hey, that's pretty cool. This ought to fool the biosensor and allow us to sneak in. So, all that's left is for you to pile in. Are you folks ready for this? Of course we are. I was born ready. Okay, then all you'll need it to get in one at a time. Once you're all inside, I'll close the hidden door. Understood. I'll go first. Oh, that is a very tight squeeze for you kids. Man, this is cramped. If you don't get in exactly right... Huh? Estelle, are you okay? I'm fine. And here we go. Turn your head this way. Okay. Oh, y'all can't be cramped now. You still have 2 more bodies to fit in there. Joshua, I don't know about holding this pose. You just gotta deal with it. Otherwise, we'll never get all 4 of us in here. Right. Yeah, we have to do this. Next up is Tita. Okay, you're in the back. We should all fit in if we do it this way. Okay, in I go. Sorry, Estelle. Aw, Tita, you're warm and snuggly. And you even smell kind of sweet, like fresh milk. Hey, don't hug so tight. I kinda can't breathe. It's not so bad, is it? My, what a squishable cheeks you have. Estelle, quit playing around. Okay, now I'm getting nervous. Hey kids, make a little room. How old is the gate again? There. Is it too cramped? No, I'm okay. I can hold out. Don't be stubborn. If it's too uncomfortable, just say so. Okay. Okay, man. I think we're all set. Gotcha. I'll close the door. I'll make sure we unload this container ASAP after we land, and from there, it's all on you. Just be patient and stay calm. Good luck, kids. Thanks. Thanks, country dad. Ooh. We gonna be in this place for a minute, just jamming. Ooh, wait, there's a fuel point there too. Taking note. Major Sid, I'm here, as per your request. Oh, hello, Chief Gustav. I'm sorry to make you come all this way. That said, however, I'm impressed. Was expecting you to get here so soon. The Royal Military is one of my best customers. You folks are always a priority. Not to mention, the order sounded pretty urgent. I already finished maintenance on the patrol ship. Did something happen? Oh, it's nothing significant. Just your usual military matters. Ah, yes. I've heard about the attack on the Central Labs. The keys. Oh, it's so good. I've recently come into possession of a clue which may help us wrap up this matter within a few days. Oh, that's excellent news. Professor Russell is one of the greatest inspirations and benefactors. I hope he hasn't been injured. No, you can relax on that score. Oh, and how can you be so sure? It seems that the abductors are demanding a ransom for the professor's safe return. That would suggest that he's unharmed. I don't think that's a concern. I see. Well, looks like the Royal Armed Forces have this well under control. So are you planning to do another container check today? Now, why would you just ask that specifically? I trust you, but regulations must be adhered to. Alright, grunts, get to work. Roger that, sir. Roger. Nothing unusual here. Next one. This one's clear. Ooh, beep, beep, beep. I feel like they're playing slot machines right now. I love the barrels that just say Zeiss on them. I'm picking up an anomaly on the sensors. Looks like it's alive. Whatever it is. No, it's Antoine. Because why did we even have that cat on the ship? What? What is it, maintenance chief? Hey, no, I have no idea. You sure your equipment's in working order? Of course it is. It's a central lab-made biosensor. Well, if you say so. It's probably just a mouse or some such. Hardly worth making such a fuss over, is it? Regulations are regulations. Surround the container, men. Alright, open it up. Hey, buddy. You almost got shot. You almost got lead in your head. You almost got lead in you, silly. Huh? Aw, cute little twirl. Good for you. Oh, that's just Antoine. Why'd you sneak off, huh? Meow. Okay, so what's with the cat? His name's Antoine. He lives at the Central Labs. I guess he sneaked on to the Leibniz. He certainly gave me quite a shock. False alarm, I guess. Meow. Well, I suppose that one can't blame a cat for being a cat. Hey, you. If you like it here, you're welcome to stay for a while. Hey, now, don't try to tempt him. Phew. Meow. He said, heck no, I'm out of here. I think I'm getting the cold shoulder. Haha, too bad. Still, that biosensor is a pretty impressive piece of work. If not for it, Antoine would have been packed away in storage. Well, it is the central lab make. Alright, man. Check the other containers. Yes, sir. But we're safe. For sure. God, we gotta be sitting in this container for a minute. I appreciate the efforts. We'll bring the containers in tomorrow, so you can return them to the barracks for now. Pardon me, Major, but how long is the current emergency command structure expected to last? That's right. We're Army, sir. Why do we have to associate with them? It's not that I don't understand what you're getting at, but it's not the place of a soldier to question the orders of a superior officer. Besides, you never know who's watching or listening. Discretion is a must at all times. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. So, I feel guilty. Major, I have intel to report. Captain Althea has come and wishes to speak with you, sir. I see. Very well. I suppose I'll have to see what the little vixen has to say. So no questions from them? Like they know what's going on. Everyone knows that we just kidnapped this old man. We old napped. I can't feel my legs anymore. Are you okay, Tita?
Yeah, just a little fuzzy in the head is all. But I'm glad we got the equipment to work.
Yeah, nice job. It was a tight situation, literally, but you stepped up.
Thank you, Kate. But Antoine showing up like that really spooked me.
Yeah, he was right over in the next container. I thought we'd been discovered for sure. I think the chief put him in there on purpose. That false alarm got the soldiers to relax. He kept cool head though.
He does sound like something the chief would do.
Definitely a man not to mess with. Now, we ought to get moving.
So we're
somewhere close to the airship port. We need a plan, or else we'll never find the professor. So Estelle, check the map and tell me which way we should go.
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Call it a test of how observant you are. Time's short, so let's have your answer.
What do you mean? Okay. The barracks, they said that they were gonna head over there, those two soldiers. Command center, I think is where he's headed to meet with Althea. I mean, he should be in the research wing, right? Because we're assuming that they're kidnapping him to work on stuff. But I also thought they said they were keeping him like underground or something. I'm guessing the research wing. But I want to see the watchtower.
Well, color me surprised.
Just leave it to me.
Great job, kid, but don't get cocky. What's your take, Joshua?
I agree with her. Since it's a standalone facility, it's probably the best place to make use of the professor's talents.
I think you're right. We don't have much time, so let's go check it out.
Ooh, looks like I just walk out this way and up. Okay, do we have an exit strategy?
Oh, right. The lake on the other side of the airship port has a wharf. Once we get to the old man, we can steal a boat from there.
Okay, got it.
Alright, let's check out the research area.
You stay close, Tita. Okay.
Okay, everybody's gonna be okay. How much clicking around can I do in here? Beep boop bop bloop bleep. Y'all got any books? Y'all got any literature up in this place? No? Just metal and beats. Oh my god, y'all got dogs! What the dog doing? You are a monster trained to attack, has high defense and agility, uses an attack to slow foes, and then nothing specific here. This is not an AoE one. Where's all your AoE abilities? Like this. Wow, I'm surprised you couldn't reach that. Maybe I should give you a ranged item. I'm a little worried here. Because it feels like your abilities aren't doing anything. Should we protect ourselves? Who's this one? Oh, it's the one that's down, actually? Hmm.
Here I come!
Let's just kill this one. See if we can. There you go. That's a hella strong attack there, Gate. Should've known. Nice. Very low attack. Good to know. Finish him. 660, hell yeah.
Care for a rematch?
These dogs do not care. They're simply here for their potty break. Oh, I want to go into random doors, but I don't know if I should. Okay, but I think I go this way in order to get to the lab. Oh! I know them. Who? The ship. Is it the same one? It's Julia's, isn't it? Did they say Althea?
So they are here.
The airship from the tower? I thought they must be military. They look nothing like the regular soldiers, though.
So they said Althea was here and we chased up. Yeah, we just... Oh. They're probably special force, here to practice covert ops. It's no wonder that they're so tough.
So my grandpa's in there?
It's looking more and more likely. But if we try to take them on here, we're gonna have a rough time of it.
You're right. If we cause a disturbance, we'll get swarmed by soldiers inside. Isn't there some way we can get inside without getting spotted? Ay. I hate a stealth mission. But I guess we just go around to the other side. Look at all this debris. I got construction?
You need to put signs up here. That is a hazard.
Hey, can we get in from here?
No, there aren't bars over the windows. If we make any noise, this is going to get even tougher.
Jackpot.
Huh?
That is Richard. I really can't thank you enough, Professor Russell. Your work on finding the means of controlling the gospel is of great help. On behalf of the Intelligence Division, I extend my deepest gratitude. I should have known that you were behind all of this. Colonel Richard, Chief of Intelligence. It's hard to believe once served under Cassius. Oh yes, you and he were friends, if my memory serves me correctly. We've been looking for him actually, though we've yet to pin down his exact location. If you have some idea where this base search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know. Not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered into his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. The gospel? However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. Oh, the Black Orbment? Or the gospel as you call it? Oh. I was like, it is the church. The church is behind it. I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. I imagine my source would be rather their identity be kept a secret. Our intentions, well, they will soon become evident, very soon. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you. All I ask is that you wait. And you're just going to let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume, then, you'd intend to do something on a grand scale. I believe the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come to the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none other than before seen. Not interested.
Please, Professor, allow him to finish before you give your answer. It would truly be a pity if she were to come into some peril and you were unable to help her.
Oh, Thea, threatening Tita? Listen here, obviously very evil looking with that they're kidnapping this old man and forcing him to work on military research. But for them to use Tita as like collateral and threaten to do something to her is different. Ay.
You threatened her to get to me.
Captain Althea, it looks like your renowned powers of persuasion were not as elegant as they once were. Pardon me then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we are only soldiers. You have my word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. So, you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this black ornament that can shut down orbital power? I see. So that's your plan, is it? Pardon me. Black masks. Lieutenant. Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me your report, Lieutenant. Second Lieutenant Lawrence.
There's been activity in the Grand Cell. The White Wings were caught in the net, just as you planned.
The White Wings were caught in the net. The White Wings, they said that someone was caught for treason. My goodness. Check and mate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Wait, I feel like Sid was made out to look suspicious, but I think he actually doesn't want Russell to be here. Oh no. Whoa, okay. That like turned around on me so fast. Like obviously Sid was being suspicious because he was pushing us away and we trusted Richard from long time ago. And I think he didn't have any reason to be suspicious then, but now I'm like, because before I thought it was Morgan that was setting us up or setting up the whole situation with the airliner and timing it so they would get caught and they would find nothing there. I mean, I don't know. I might have been suspicious of Richard for a second, but Morgan was definitely like, he was suspect number one.
Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get it you set up with any of the standard amenities. I'm fine. I used to believe that you were different from the others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently I greatly overestimated you. My apologies, but you have been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress the fact that I might even let you write a letter to your own granddaughter. Get out of my sight. As you wish.
Okay, but does that mean Richard is the one in charge? Or are they responding to someone else? That's the next question.
So, Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad.
Yeah, I wonder what that's all about.
And who was that masked man?
Of course that bastard would show up now.
His name is Lawrence.
And there he goes.
So now they're headed to Grand Cell. So they were saying that this was special forces all along. They are actually part of the military.
Grand plans. But what will come of them?
Oh. Honestly, if they're special forces in the military, that's like less exciting for me. I thought they were like a secret, I don't know, some secret organization. But, or if they are rebel organization, that could be separate. I'm just confused on whether or not they are actually special forces.
Now things have gotten interesting. I really want to settle the score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence.
Since the window's a no-go, we'll have to take the guards. Let's make it quick and clean. Right. Joshua, you're listening?
Estelle?
Are you okay?
Hey, step out of it. It's not like you to freeze up.
I'm sorry. I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay?
I'm fine.
It's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right?
Yep. So let's get a move on.
What is Joshua feeling right now, in this moment? What should I be feeling in this moment? My goodness. Was Richard setting up Morgan? I feel like Richard was saying things that was making me suspicious of Morgan. I gotta keep going back to this.
Oh, I really wanted to be part of the Grand Cell operation. But no, I'm left here, guarding an old man. We do so much for the kingdom, and for our dream, all in the Colonel's name. Such as the Life and Intelligence Division Special Ops. I suppose we're Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. What? It can't be. A gate Gosner? You're too damn slow.
Okay. So, ooh, hey.
Damn it!
Please don't use guns against me in this giant butter knife. I don't think that's fair. Ranger equipped with an orbital gun, highly trained, uses marksman crafts. Hey. I don't think I can do more than one ailment on people. Pretty sure. Should we earth wall? Why not? I love an earth wall.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Let's see, because he has an ailment right now. Oh yeah, you can get multiple. I don't know if I've ever been ailmented twice myself. God, now you're blind, you're confused. You're blind and you're... I don't really know what that other one is. Vibrating? He's blind and vibrating. You should get that checked out, for sure. Oh, I didn't think he was actually gonna come for me. What is this? Clock up EX. $720. Ooh, excessive. Be able to see it. So if she uses a spell now, that was like probably the first time I've ever used a speed up actually. Let's do aerial. No, let's not do aerial. Airstrike. Yeah, I guess it's only in that current moment. To which I'm like, how useful is that to me, really?
We're good to go.
Also, I'm surprised that this wasn't like a dungeon. Like, I thought I was gonna have to crawl around this area for a while.
Sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of him, huh?
It's not gonna carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get to the professor out as quickly as possible.
Right.
Any loot. Loot the bodies.
So, you're back. Enough! I told you I don't want any!
Grandpa.
Tita, I must be dreaming.
Grandpa. Oh, thank goodness you're okay. Oh.
This isn't a dream? And you a lot.
Hey, Professor. You don't look like you're feeling so hot.
The factory chief Murdoch asked us to come get you out of here.
I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation, but we need to get you ready for a jailbreak. You don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. I can tell that, at least. You have a head like a chicken. A chick. Oh, say that again, you geezer.
Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is a gate. He's a senior bracer over Estelle and Joshua.
Well now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I've heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man.
No, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need you to get out of here. Is there anything you want to bring with you?
Can we carry the Capel unit? If you leave it behind, I know these fools will just misuse it again.
Understood. This thing? Joshua? Oh, the calculator. Okay. I was like, the thing is huge.
I've been using that in my research to find the means of controlling the Black Orbman. I wasn't able to discern a physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method, which means that these fools will be able to cause that phenomenon to reoccur whenever they want.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Estelle and Joshua. I hate that it's being so grievously misused after you went to all the trouble to bringing it to me.
Believe me, we understand. With Tita's safety on the line, I can't imagine any of us would have done any differently.
Besides, it's our fault that the two got caught up in this to begin with.
For the love of Aigis, we don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear. Move as fast as the old man's slip disc would let you. Oh, very clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now.
Come on, both of you.
No, I don't want to fight anyone with him behind me. Come on. That's scary. Not scary enough. I'm still going to take my time and look for stuff. Oh god, we gotta go to the... Oh. How do I get to the wharf again? I forgot. I need a map. Okay.
You think we'll just let you escape?
You know, you knock people out all the time in games, and then you never see them wake up.
What's that?
I guess the jig is up.
Whoa. Sid. Let's talk about this, buddy.
It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and the docks to establish the blockade. 5, 6, and 7 will search the barracks, watchtower, and research facilities respectively. Barracks, watchtower, research facility, wharf. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. We move out.
Yes, sir.
I feel like there was one that they said that they didn't say. That had to have been the case. And that's where we go. Watchtower?
Crap. Here come the soldiers.
Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The major knows what he's doing.
What else would you expect from a CEO of a port defensive regiment?
What should we do? Where should we go?
Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out.
Oh. Maybe we're going... Wait, what the hell? Hey, I don't like the alarms going. It's not fun for me anymore. We gotta go here. Wait, maybe I shouldn't approach them. Okay, looks like that's not a big deal. Oh, but I have Russell with me. That's scary. They are selected for their skill in battle. Well, I wasn't selected. I just kind of started doing things, swinging these swords around. Hell yeah. A miss? I don't know, can you beat him? A miss again. Yeah, y'all were scaring me for a second there. Nice.
Scary.
Oh, and she's standing with her grandpa on the back. That's so cute. Damn it, we're in trouble. Oh shit, I wasn't supposed to do that. My bad.
The last one seems to have alerted the other soldiers. Let's withdraw through the research area for now.
Are those soldiers going to be alright?
Oh, don't sweat it. They're just unconscious. Anyway, the less fighting we have to deal with, the better. We have to avoid all the soldiers while we look for another way out.
Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention, you know, I was just... I see man, I assault man. Oh, that's not a good look for me. Okay, y'all have fun. Look, they just smooched. They're smooching on the job. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Just like Estelle and Joshua. See, we're not that different. We're not that different.
You! Intruder spotted!
Crap.
Oh. So they're just gonna be over here. Hey, not bad. Not bad, Joshi.
Oh, we rule.
We do rule.
What was that noise? Intruders?
More incoming.
Getting the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We'll have to find another escape route.
Yeah, getting anywhere near there isn't possibly unwise. It's probably unwise. Is there still a map I can look at? Surely. Okay. So I just tried to go through the main gate on accident. The barracks was locked, so really the only other way? Wait. No. I tried to go through the landing port on accident. That's what they're telling me was the problem. I don't know. It's really either south or east, right? So I gotta hug the wall. But I did turn the camera, so I'm a little confused on which way I was forcing myself to go. Oh, this looks like it. Through the command center. Checking every door seems ill-advised in an actual emergency. Nope, can't go through here. What This is our only... Whoa, okay, I thought that would work for sure. There's gotta be an exit on the other side then. Ooh, ooh. Wait, whoa, 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 wait. Wait, wait. They have the Sky Bandits here, but then they have... I mean... I guess... What? Am I about to team up with them, actually? I'm about to be shook.
Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside?
Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. So what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody! Easy, bro. You know your simple little escape plan won't ever...
They're gonna start clawing through the bars.
This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at Hawking Gate.
We're not here for a tour, Estelle.
Huh? What?
Ew! You guys are... those punks from before?
Well then, long time no see? Oh, okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole. Air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? What? Don't try to play it cool.
I'm assuming you know these folks?
They're the couple of Sky Bandits. They hijacked that airliner.
I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's an Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs.
Yeah, it's got top speed with a 22,300 sedge per hour.
I mean, why should I have to answer to your questions? My, aren't we petty?
Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to be asking about that kind of stuff.
Now wait just a damn minute. Why are you bracers here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Whoa, sorry we intruded.
No fair!
You're the intruders, right? Hey, let us out of here!
No, wait, go back.
That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connection to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it as one of his accomplishments.
For sure, and that's why I'm like, who did he arrest? Who did he arrest in Grand Cell? They said the White Wings, but I don't think I know what that means. But they gotta have to actually be... It said treason, so he's framing someone in the royal city.
Maybe Dalmor was used in a similar fashion.
And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route.
No! Wait, I thought we were...
Dang it.
Because Gilbert's down there too. You won't let me talk to him? Man, I thought that was leading up to something real spicy. That would have been so cool.
Hey, did you find them? No, and I've searched the barracks, top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leaves is headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the Major that we've gone over the place to fine-tooth comb.
Uh-oh, I think they're coming this way.
Shit, this is a blind alley too.
Come this way.
Who?
Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way.
There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot.
Someone we know? Friendly voice? Unfriendly voice.
Come on, just down the corridor.
Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice?
Yeah, it sounds familiar. You better not be talking about your dad. Because if you're saying, hey, father, your voice sounds familiar, who else could it be? There's so many people. Another bracer? Olivier?
Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going.
Is this it? Open the door, find out.
Sid!
That was spectacularly close.
I knew it.
Lock it, just to be on the safe side.
Got it.
Well, what are you planning? You're the CEO of Lyston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up?
I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division, and the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. General Morgan refused to obey him, and as such is currently imprisoned at the Haken Gate.
Crazy turn of events.
That stubborn old man. This is getting serious.
What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile?
Unfortunately, observance of the military regs have been breaking down ever since the end of the war, particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes.
Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see. So he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weakness to seize control.
Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. That's horrible.
What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen?
Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz too? The attack on the Central Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. Even the photogenic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up, and Grandpa was kidnapped. The king was almost killed. You can't just go blaming people for something like that.
No, I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey a direct order from a superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make up for all that I've done, but I was hoping it would go some way for atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time ain't ya? Well, if all this you said is done and true, then I suppose I can forgive you and forget. I had prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Pity. I'm sorry.
Grandpa?
It was a joke, dear.
Okay, I've got everything. But what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding until the heat dies down?
No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room.
This room? How? I get it. The secret passageway or something, right?
Very astute, boy.
Wow, I really would have thought it'd be behind the very conspicuously placed picture of a sunset.
Whoa.
Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all.
This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there. You should be able to use it to escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations will forgive me, I think Aigis probably will. Major?
Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita.
Estelle and Joshua,
I want you to watch our backs.
Got it. Roger that.
Farewell, Major.
Thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt.
You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you.
What? You mean when we met at the front gate?
Yes, as soon as I heard your last name. After all, you're the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not?
Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high?
Richard may be a colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Urbonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you were his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor.
Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero.
Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be in Central HQ, sir. Your orders?
Crap.
Acknowledged. I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Come on, you need to go.
Okay.
Excuse us then.
Man, remember when I said Cassius was the most suspicious of them all? I said he was a war criminal. I mean, I guess it depends on what side of the war you're on. That he could be a war criminal.
That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with that slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up.
Oh my gosh, I've just been thrown through a loop out here. And like, honestly, I think I was also getting lost in the sauce with like all the people and their roles and everything. As far as like roles, guardsmen versus who's in the military versus yada 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 yada. So now like, that's a whole different thing where that's getting hard to follow who's on what side. But I'm pretty sure, so we do have Richard, Anthea, and then Julia, I think, is the one that's actually being framed. Mayor we're saying is bad, but working under Richard. Morgan definitely thought was bad, but also working under Richard. Richard! Richard, stop being a dick! Oh, you're here!
This way.
You're late. What took you so long?
Sorry, we just had a conversation about my dad.
Okay, girl, that's not a good excuse.
Sorry for the hold up. You can go off. Go ahead and take off.
Alright, hold on to your hats.
Only
Tita's the only one wearing a hat. Man, favoritism. Favoritism in this boat. Man, is this chapter about to end with like this whole ordeal? It's kind of crazy because like truly there hasn't been like a dungeon.
Whew. Managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy, but if we waste time here, we're probably going to have to deal with a pursuit force. We've got to get to the professor somewhere safe or else. Estelle? Joshua? No, it's okay. No need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you.
No, you two fall back.
Huh? What do you mean?
The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man, but they've got no idea who you are involved unless old Sid blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe. The three of them are gonna go together and I won't get to see them. That's so... They're just such a cute, like, trio.
Okay.
I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted to get Tita wrapped up in this in the first place. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for both of us to get out of here.
Grandpa. Whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with the Gates assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection. Which means the Gates will stand better chance of helping them to get away on his own. I understand how you must feel, but for now, we really must do what a Gate says. But...
Nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now, I need you to be a good girl and withdraw.
Wait, I get your idea in theory. Estelle?
Don't you agree? You don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So, how about I send you on an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself, given the circumstances. Huh? First, I want you to go to Grand Cell. Then you must speak with Her Majesty, Queen Alicia in Grand Cell Castle.
I must what? What's this all about?
The aforementioned Black Orbment. It originally somehow fell into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel.
Gospel? As in religious teachings?
Certainly an ominous sounding name. Apparently, his gospel was taken from the intelligence division, but by whom I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager that it was probably sent out in a package, addressed to Cassius. However, intelligence caught wind of our little, blackout from before. And they must have realized that the Orbment was involved in here in Dice. I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this gospel.
Really? I see, that explains a lot.
Colonel Richard has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something bad is coming. Something very bad is coming. Oh, jeez. Let me not downplay the situation. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once.
You mean the shutdown of orbital power?
No. Perhaps if it's used... I'm sorry. Anything more I say could be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be aware of this gospel as soon as possible. The more concerned with that than with my own escape.
I swear, when you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request.
I appreciate it.
Estelle, Joshua.
We gotta part ways for a little bit, Dita.
I'm sorry. I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You've just helped me so much. You've treated me like a little sister.
Dita?
Oh. Thanks for helping my grandpa, and thank you for being my friend. I love you both.
I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much.
Parting is such sweet sorrow and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears for when we see each other again, you know?
You could be a real jerk.
But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Aigis.
Don't call me that. It creeps me out.
Look who's embarrassed.
You really are your father's daughter. Hey, Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not that bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that.
Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. Take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor.
I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius.
Stay safe, both of you.
You too, Tita. Adios be with you. Be careful out there.
Oh, they're running into the dark together. I'm gonna cry. No! The end of the chapter? Wait, that's crazy. Oh gosh, I thought there was gonna be like a little bit more. We'd have a little bit more juice, you know? I just didn't think it was gonna end like that. Okay, so we're about to start the final chapter of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky FC. I have a lot of thoughts right now. Man, I really don't know what it is about this that like has thrown me through a loop so much. I wonder if it's because there has been so many moving parts to this that I had no idea what to even expect next in the story, let alone who was going to be behind it all. And like, you know, obviously Richard, you met him so long ago that he felt like he was just no longer even important anymore. I do gotta say that we still need to figure out what's gonna happen with the guy, the young boy with the white hair. Like, he's an intelligence division, he's a rebel, so that doesn't necessarily mean he's bad, right? Because I'm kind of just thinking back to the whole thing with him, probably him helping them out at the orphanage. Like, he knew that they were going to catch it on fire because that was the will of Richard, but he still shows up and he wants to make sure that no one is actually harmed during the whole thing. And so, you know, I'm just basically kind of like humanizing the people that are like these rebels, because again, like all these people that have been the villains so far, literally every single one of them was used. Like chapter 1, the Sky Bandits, we don't even know what they did to the oldest brother of the Capua family, and now he's in jail. And then, I mean, Gilbert is still kind of a little sketchy on that side, but it seems like Richard was probably doing something to, I don't know, they said Richard was doing something to like convince them, but now that I'm thinking back on it, he just wanted to put in some vacation homes. So I'm like, maybe they were actually kind of bad, but I think there's still kind of something at play here on Richard for sure. So I'm wondering if we go into Grand Cell, for sure we're going to see the Queen, but are we actually going to see like all of this conclude and come together? I imagine this is going to actually start a rebellion now, and that's where it's going to kind of lead in for SC, and then the third chapter for Trails in the Sky, and that's it. This is going to be the next point of it. But what I'm really wondering is, are we going to see Dad? Are we going to see Cassius ever again? I definitely think we're going to end up seeing our previous friends, like I've been saying, but especially since we saw the Capua family already, everything's going to like start meshing together. And I know I keep saying it, I know, and I just want it to happen so bad. But that's the end of chapter 3. I'm very excited to move on to chapter 4, see where this gets us, how it looks like in the royal city. We're going to be there just in time for the celebration and see all the events unfold next time. Intros in the sky.